Hachette Audio presents The Fractured Dark, Book 2 of the Devoured Worlds, written by Megan E. O'Keefe, read by Ciaran Saward.
One. Naira. Mercator Hangar Bay. The present. Naira had never infiltrated a spaceship while in her own body before, and she found the experience far too perilous for her liking. It was much less nerve-wracking to drop her neural map into the print of someone who was supposed to be on the ship. She was used to blending, to subtle manipulations. There was no subtlety in her boots, ringing out against the engine bay's wire-grid floor. No finesse in the explosive devices tucked into the bag slung across her back. Trepidation crawled up her neck and prickled her scalp. The mining ship, set to launch to 7th Cradle next week, was deathly silent. It should have been bustling with techs, doing their final checks before the ship would shove off for one of the precious planets where the ecosystem had yet to succumb to planetary collapse syndrome. Instead, its lights were pushed down to power-saving mode, and the hangar was empty of personnel. Naira could hardly believe it when she'd first seen the empty hangars on Cav's hacked security camera feeds. She still couldn't quite believe it. The security system accepted Naira's false credentials without so much as a hiccup. She paused in front of the warp core containment, letting her gaze trail up the fine bones of emerald-green relkatite that caged the core, and wondered. This was a rush job. A careless Mercator had raised the spectre of the conservators to the public eye as a threat to all mining missions. He'd claimed that the lack of relk on 6th Cradle had been the fault of the conservators, that they'd gotten there ahead of Mercator and brought the Shroud to collapse the planet as they mined all the relk from the skin of that world and kept it for themselves. And so the heads of merit had rallied. They joined their resources, frantically building 2 ships to launch to 7th and 8th Cradles to preserve those planets' stores of relkatite against the conservators, never understanding that their impulses were being manipulated. Never knowing that the fungus they used to mine that mineral, Mercatus Canis, had bonded with the pathways in their bodies, using them to transform humanity into little more than an extended search network for more relkatite, which was Canis's preferred food. Rushing the ships didn't account for the sloppy seams in the wall.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?